Good evening, this is Josh Placer from GameWisdom.com. For this video, I am spotlighting the Marvelous Mistake. This is a stealth game with a very, I guess, cartoony atmosphere, and there's definitely a lot more than meets the eye with this game. And we're going to be talking about that tonight, and some of the interesting things it does with the stealth genre, which has also created a little bit of polarizing debate among hardcore stealth fans. So, let me get into that here. Game's a little weird with the UI. 1 second, folks. There we go. So, Marvelous Mistake, this is a game made by Wonderstruck, came out in 2014. And as I said, this is a stealth game. You can see I'm playing as our heroine, Sophia Take, who's on a mission to recover all the paintings and art stolen by an evil businessman that was supposed to be left to her. And what we're going to do is we're going to show off the game. One thing you can see, I really do like the art style. I don't know if I would consider this like pop art. It's not cel shaded, but I do like how everything is just like very striking. I can't zoom in, unfortunately. Controls are pretty simple. You can click or hold the left mouse to move around. Click and hold on the main character and she'll whistle. You can see the sound effects shooting out. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go through some of the early chapters before showing off some of the later stuff, just so you guys can get an idea of what the game's about. So this looks good. Each level basically is framed around a heist of a specific building, with each floor being checkpoint. You can see the best time and par time up there. 1 second. Okay. So, playing as Sophia, the objectives are I have to grab every painting without being detected. You can see the paintings I'm looking for are sparkling. There's a guard right there, and that blue line represents his vision. Now, just around purpose, that's going to attract him to look over there so that I can run over here and grab that and head to the exit. Now, what's interesting about this game, and what is so polarizing, is the fact that the patrol patterns are all randomly generated. The guard's general place when you start level will remain, but as you can see where he's looking and wandering around to, that is just random. Now this was, of course, the second level, so this is not supposed to be a really hard thing, obviously. But we're going to show that this game definitely has some bite to it as we get later on in. Let's see. These two characters over here are additional characters that you can play the game as. And they open up additional challenges and other unique things to do. So I'm just going to lower the sound if I can. And that's as low as it's going to make it. I'm just hoping that my voice isn't being cut off too much by the sound. So let's do something a little bit more complex. This is one of the Chapter 2 levels. So this is a little teleporting gadget that you can throw, and this will automatically teleport you to where it's at. Like so. That camera will basically raise the alert almost instantly, but you can duck behind small objects. Now this piece of art in the case is a bonus objective. I can go after it, but the second I break the case, it's going to, this civilian right here is going to go and alert the guard. And you can see there she goes. I'm going to hide right there. Oh, and I missed something. And what happens if the guard sees you, he chases after you like so. You pretty much can't let the guard chase you because they're moving quick. They will always move faster than you can run. So let's try that again. Now one thing, you can see the camera is basically dependent on where your character is, so you can't scroll too far away. There you go. Alright, so he's going to be detected. I'm going to hide behind here. And what's nice about the game is that the game will checkpoint, as I said, the end of each area, and will save your current progress in terms of time and how well you did. So if you're going after the bonus objectives, if you get a really good score on the first level, you won't need to repeat it. And I can't get too close to this guy without him seeing me. Again, their patrol patterns are random. And you can unfortunately run into cases like that, where they both basically spot you. Alright, can't let that camera see me up there. Should be safe hiding. There we go. Problem is I have to get around. I still have to get that last required piece of art, and then get to the exit right there. But again, because their patrol patterns are random, sometimes the ease of the level is just the look of the draw. He's going to turn around. I can also use my whistle to distract. Like so. But this is one of the things that makes the game a little tricky and polarizer among traditional stealth games, is the fact that you're basically sometimes left to luck to decide whether or not you'll be able to get through a level. I'll try this one more time and then we'll show off some of the later stuff. Each chapter of the game basically gets more and more complicated. And this is definitely a stealth game by the trial of nature. I'm sorry, just the trial trying to figure this out. Oop, ran a little too far there. And you have to get around. Once they spot you, you're basically in really bad trouble. Alright, I already did this level, so let's go to another one. I do also want to show off the two other characters. Now, in an earlier video, when I looked at the Legendary Trials of Hercules, I talked about the concept of a trophy screen to represent your achievements, and this game definitely has it. As you can see the various paintings on the wall here. Each one of these extra slots basically represents the other objectives that you can go after. So a perfect run, as you can see over here, all the paintings are revealed. And you can see right here that there's one missing spot. Oop. Come on, get back here. There is a missing spot. That represents I didn't play that level with one of these side characters. So let's go on. This is chapter 3. I have not done this one yet, so who knows what this is going to do. Alright, so we have a smoke bomb. Alright, so smoke bomb basically blocks detection fields. And your gadgets recharge based on how much loot you go after. So if you get a lot, you'll quickly recharge. Gotta get what's in there. He's coming back around. Maybe we can go what's in here. Not that That's one use of that. Probably could use my smoke bomb to get around it, but I was missing one painting too. That's a little bit of the problem. Because of how the camera frames everything, is sometimes some of the things you're looking for basically gets caught off the screen or off the camera. It can be a little annoying sometimes, trying to find that one thing you miss. Controls are also a little finicky because of its reliance on the mouse pointer. But the UI is definitely clean. You can see where everything is. Oh, threw the smoke in his face, but it was too late. But yeah, definitely just trial and error to get this going. And that is one of the issues, as I said, with this game from a traditional stealth design point of view, is that sometimes you just have to get by on dumb luck on where these guards' placement will take them. Alright, so we'll go over here. And to get the highest ring, you need to basically get through a level quick enough while getting everything. For him to turn around. Come on, there we go. So now that's checkpointed, so we want to come back here again. Alright, so we have to get 11. Cameras will detect you, but they won't pick up sound, so I can just run as much as I can right through there. Good thing there are no dogs on this level, because that can be very annoying. Someone spot me. Around there. Corners are not your friend in this game, again, due to how the camera is. Yeah, we don't have time for that. Let's get out of here. Alright, did we do it? Yep. That's what you want to see completed, under the par time, and I got all the masterpieces. There's our bad guy, Blackstock. You can see the painting is now over here. Okay, yeah. To complete a chapter, you need to get enough of these 3 painting types. They each belong to one of the main characters. But you have to beat every level as Sophia first. So let's see what happens here. Alright, not bad. I have my smoke bomb in case I need it. Now the question is, how am I going to get that with 2 guards? Again, you're kind of... Oh! Let's see if we can do it this time. So one character has to literally stand like right next to the guards to pickpocket them, which is very annoying. Again, because of the touch-like interface for clicking and moving. So you can see these guards are now coming down this way. Are they coming down? Which means it should be easier to grab the masterpiece. or I can just go right by him. Alright, not bad. I'll take it. But I'm still missing some stuff. There we go. Levels aren't that long, which is good. But you're just going to be repeating them a lot due to the nature of the game. Whoop. Alright, well, I guess while he's busy, we'll just run over here. Of course, when their detection rate fills up, they'll come right after you. Look at that guy run. Alright, we gotta find the exit too. Oh, there it is. And there's no combat in this game, so you cannot beat up the guards and try to get around that way. It's a very simple game, but... Oh, I missed the par time by 2 seconds. Ugh. But it does a pretty good job of its main mechanic. I would normally replay the level to get the par time, but I'll come back to that later after we record it. Right now, I just want to get through this just to show as much of the game off as possible. In one area, you have to deal with dogs who basically track you by scent, which makes it very hard to actually avoid them once you get in their detection range. As I said, controls are a little finicky again due to the touch nature of it. I have no gadget, so I need to grab that without I need help. Look at all the guards standing right there. Not bad. Again, sometimes it's just about the dumb luck of guards, placements, and where they're actually going. The game does have some bit of frame rate issues I've noticed too. Especially when you're trying to hide behind things. Oh, the running got me. The loot generation is always in the same place, so that is always a constant. That's right. Well, we avoided them. But I actually can't leave without my hat. Boink. And we're out. I got a little achievement for that too by getting away from them. Cool. probably running into the dogs again, I bet. Alright, got a noisemaker. Let's see. Oh, no, we don't want to run there. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, nope. Alright. So I should hit this area first, so I won't be coming back here. So I can use the whistle. That will lure that guard out of that room. And again, their patrol power will always keep changing. What I can do is... Come on. Again, sometimes the camera can be a major annoyance, because it won't show you everything unless you're actually near it. Alright, so we should actually hit this room, if I can get... Don't turn around, don't turn around. He's gonna turn right, look at me. Alright, we still need to hit... here. Force him to come around there. As long as this guy doesn't do anything, we're good. So far. Get all the major annoyances out of the way. Last one. And I can just do this. And then just walk right around. So you can see just how different the levels will go based on the guard patrol patterns. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't like about this game, is that it's more about the luck than it is about the skill in some cases. Depending upon where the guard is when you start doing something, can have a huge impact on whether or not you're going to make it through. So I want to come this way anyway, so I might as well get what's in here. Last item. I think it's in the masterpiece room. Yep. There's a whole lot of stuff in this room to be aware of. Maybe... Avoid that damn camera. Okay, now that was just some BS right there. I was crouched behind it, but I still got caught. This game feels like it was made for mobile because of the clicking interface. That's probably a good analog to poking the screen. But the problem is that it's not really meant for fine adjustments. So as you can see, this time the guard is almost on his way out of there. That's being sneaky. I don't think I'm gonna get the car time, but I think we'll at least beat this level. There we go. Let's see what we did. Oh, I did it. Nice. Alright, so I think this is the last one for this chapter, and then after that, I'll show some of these side characters' missions. You'll see how different the game is there. Alright. Just hide right underneath the camera. That was close. Turn around. I'm just missing one more. It's probably near the exit. Oop. Turn around. Right here. See, we got through that relatively easy. But again, it's just that luck of how these guards are moving around. In a traditional stealth game, most of the guards' patrol patterns and how they move around are pretty much set, or they're easily detected and manipulated by the player. This, once you've alerted a guard after he's done exploring, it's basically who knows how they're going to spot you. So you can see this time there are no guards in this room. again, I can't leave without my trusty. Pretty much have to go through this one at a time. There's so many guards here that once they pretty much all get alerted to you, you're in deep trouble. Come on, grab that already. Alright, don't mind me. Again, just different luck because of the placement of the cards. Oh, I missed it by 2 seconds. Alright, so that's the end of chapter 3, but to get to the next chapter, you need to steal the side paintings with these other characters. So let's show them off, shall we? Finish, I think, well, chapter 2, or I think I missed it. So to select the character, you just need to go over here and grab them. We'll do Harry first. Harry's basically an older thief. He can't run, but his thing is that he always comes with a distracting object, so you'll see that here. No par time, so I just have to get through without being spotted for the side objective. You can see I'm very slow. No masterpieces to worry about, but again, I just gotta get through this as quickly as possible and hopefully won't get spotted. See, there's a gate now, that's going to add to my trouble. Now if I use his little device, he has to pick it up before he leaves a level. Alright. Don't want to get spotted. Again, not being able to run really mixes up what you can actually do. Oh, no. Oh, I lost the objective. And since you have to pick up his ball anyway, you don't really want to do anything like that. Let's see here. See, I can bounce the ball. Got it. But again, I'm sort of, again, left to the luck of where this guy is going. Like me? Where's that last painting? Oh, no. Oh, there's that bad luck again. Oh. But you can see why this game is really polarizing among traditional stealth design fans. Because of just how much luck is really playing a factor. You see, this guy, before he would come in this room, but now he's staying over there, which gives me free range to run straight across here. Now this guy... can see again, just from that different pattern, how easy or hard the level becomes because of it. So I just completed that, and I got the bonus for that. You can see the extra painting is on the wall now. Yeah. And obviously we want to beat the game perfectly, we need to get everything done. So now I think I'll show off the other character. She's definitely the hardest, and I think this one really shows off, I think, honestly, probably the fault in the game's stealth design in terms of luck. You'll see why once we get it. Her little thing is, instead of going after paintings, she steals information from the safes. You probably saw a few in the levels I replayed. So for her, first you need to grab a key from a guard. So you have to get close, grab the key. Now what's going to happen is the second I open the safe, all the guards are going to become alerted, as you can see. Because of that, if a guard is close to a safe, there's just no way to actually get the item without being caught. That is hilarious. And she has no gadgets either. So let me show you why this is such a pain in the ass. I'm gonna hide over here. And again, the second I open this, he's gonna come and run. Now that was just dumb luck, honestly. Let's see how this goes here. So we have two safes, so the second I open this up, again, you're just pretty much left to the mercy of the random generator here. So now we have to open up this one. But with these guards staying by, I just don't know how I'm going to do it. Are you kidding me? It didn't pick it up? Yeah, I'm going to have to replay that. And I believe there's achievements if you want to try to get through a level with her without being spotted at all, or with Sophia. Let's see. So again, the second this gets opened up, I need to book it. I just gotta wait for this guy to get a little further away. Come on. That's way too close. Here's that luck again of the guard patrols. Come on. Oh, come on, how do you see me there? Can't run. Let's see, can I open this without him hearing it? Wow, again, just that luck. He wasn't close enough to hear it, so now that gives me free reign to get this key. Where's this guard going? Don't mind me. Oh, damn. And that just screwed me because my foot went right into his detection range. And that's the problem with this game, and I think why I got rated a little lower, is just because of how much this luck of where everything is going to affect whether or not you're going to get through a level easily or difficult. Alright, let's see, I'm going to try it again. I think he's going to use fire. And now that both these cards have been summoned, maybe I can trick him. Now comes the tough part. So the idea is you want to use the whistle to distract, or the cough. But it's just not really reliable, again, because of how the system works. I almost had that one time, but the UI didn't let her pick it up, the item, for some reason. I did it on purpose just because if I'm going for the part-time, I can't be busy waiting for him to go. Alright, so we got the key here. And I'm screwed. Again, luck of the draw. It wouldn't be so bad if, with having this random take, if the objectives were random as well, but because they're set, it means just like with a roguelike and linear titles, you pretty much have to wait for like that perfect, you know, plans or alignment to really have a chance at getting everything done. Which of course means endlessly replaying the levels until everything falls into place for you. Alright, so I should be out of hearing range. Alright, so that's good. Now we just have to get the second one. But now this guy is coming back this way. And somehow my foot got caught by this one. So now we gotta wait. There we go. Come on. There we go. I don't think I got the part-time though. Oh, I did. Let's try this one because we have to do enough of them to unlock the next chapter. Need those keys. Oh. But I can carry 2 at a time, so it's not a problem. Let's see, turns her around, of course. Oh, come on. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow, that was just some dumb luck. Come Come on, turn around. Turn around. Thank you. Don't mind me. Oh, got through that pretty easily. Let's see what happens on this one, though. Alright, so there's 3 saves. Just wanted to get him to come away so I can hopefully get this safe. Whew. One down. You can see we have a gate up. Gates only go up when you're doing these side jobs with the other 2 characters. Alright, I can open this. But I'm still missing the last one. Come on, turn around. Don't go this way. How am I going to get that? Yeah, this is so wow. Sometimes dumb luck for the win. Wow. Oh, I missed it by 9 seconds. Let's see. We need... how many more? Alright, so 1 more with her, 2 more with Harry. I figure we'll finish off chapter 3, and that should be good enough for this spotlight. So there are the dogs. That smell radius is they're pretty much a detection by their smell, of course, obviously. If I get in front of their eyes, it will be alerted, but they'll keep following anything that's within their sniff pattern. Right. So I got to pull this guy out using the cough. Now we gotta somehow get this. At least that doesn't alert the dogs. Alright, where's the... oh, about this spot. You see, even the dogs have a different detection pattern. The question is, how am I going to get that while he's in here? Maybe once he turns around, maybe? Oh. It's like they know where I'm going. You can see some of that frame rate issues happening right now, too. Okay, got it. See if I can distract him. better that one. Alright, so that's enough of those. So I still need 2 more of pattern. Again, we got a little slower. We're going to deal with dogs. That's going to be a pain. Oop. That was quick. Alright, let's see. Don't mind me. There's 1 and there's 2. Again, I can't get spotted, or I lose the special side objective here. Don't turn around, don't turn around. Yay. Almost there. Oh, get hit by that at the last moment. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Again, just because of how the guard's patrol pattern was at the time, that was just literally a piece of cake. Alright, let's see. How many more do I need? Alright, 1 more. I think that would be a good place to stop after we do 1 more of this. Eventually, you'll have to do all of them. That's just a way of giving the game, at least forcing you to use these different characters, and then changing. Oh god. Oh man, the dogs are going to be a pain. But I do like how developers are using the different characters and then reusing the levels. Alright, so I have to use his little device here. Alright, not bad. Am I gonna get it there? Yes. That was just some good luck again. And there. Alright, now somehow gotta avoid everything. These dogs are just so mean. Where's the dog over there? Okay, don't turn this way, don't turn this way. See, I got sandwiched between the 2 patrols, and that happens very frequently in this game. Let's see if this time we'll get any luckier. I'm gonna purposely attract the dog that way. Alright, so we have a little wall here. around. Alright, got the painting, now we just have to get out of here. Don't turn, don't turn. Whew. And there we go. Alright, so that takes us to the end of chapter 3. So this time, obviously, you start without Harry. We have to rescue him. I assume by the end of chapter 4, we'll get him back, and then we have to use him to unlock all these paintings. Oh man, there's a whole lot of stuff in that room. But yeah, I think that is a good showing of The Marvelous Miss Take. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's see, we're just under an hour. So let's show off what chapter 4 has in store. And I think this will be a good point to get out. Okay. Oh, so I get his little bouncer thing. Those are lasers. That's gonna be a little hard to spot. Alright. Turn around. No, don't come this way. What happens if you get caught by it? Does it sound the alarm? Oh, got through that though. Let's see what happens here. I want to hit one of those lasers to see what happens. Uh-oh. Alright, that's stupid. Alright, so the laser is bad. Again, you just gotta keep doing until you get that lucky mix of guard placement and where their parrot is. Alright, so let's do that. Don't bother come by me. Again, the camera could do a better job of framing how you're actually situated around it. Okay, so here's a case of just bad luck. Or turned around something the other way, and you get caught. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what you pretty much have to do in this game. Just keep on trial and error and then hopefully get lucky. once we get to some of the later chapters, or when I get to some of the later chapters. You also really screw up your par time. I do wonder how many people actually beat this game due to just how random it can really be. But yeah, despite the very clean graphics and pretty much makes it very appealing to like new players or younger audiences, this is definitely a very challenging stealth game, especially when you're going for the advanced side objectives, masterpieces, and whatnot. Oh, that was close. Oh, what the hell is that? I know I could hide in the other. Safe place to stand. Is there a safe place? Maybe the bottom left corner? I don't think there's any place that's safe to stand. Oh, like right there. Oh man. Oh, come on, I didn't see that laser. Alright, I think I'm going to call it. As you can see, the Marvel's mistake, I like the game, but I do think that the stealth mechanics can get a little troublesome due to the randomized nature, as well as this UI. That definitely feels like it's more for a mobile game than it is for the PC. Like, I can't control the camera normally. It's based on the character's position and where your mouse is. That makes it very hard when you're trying to make like pinpoint adjustments, because the camera is moving as I'm moving the mouse. Like right there, that was a good case in point. Let's watch that again. I'm right here, I go quickly to move here, move my mouse here, and the camera was moving, so when I actually clicked, it was right there. Just very hard. Your character doesn't lock doesn't exactly lock when you click on something. So that can make it very hard to try to do like pinpoint movement. But that's going to be it for this video. So, for those of you who've been watching this live, thanks so much for tuning in. And let me see, what's going on here? Alright, that should be good. And for those of you who've been watching this on YouTube, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out a lot. And everybody check out game-wisdom.com for posts and podcasts relating to game design in the industry, as well as our ongoing Patreon campaign to secure some much-needed monthly funding. You can find me on Patreon under Josh Beiser or Game Wisdom, and any donation would be greatly appreciated. and I will be having a review of The Marvelous Miss Take up probably by the time this video is actually posted, so make sure to check that out as well. So, for everyone watching, thanks again for tuning in, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.